Well, we've got a whopper today. I think it is a whopper, and apparently so does she. This Kim Belair of Sweet Baby Inc. SBI. Okay, let's start off right by the headline. Sweet Baby Inc. CEO Kim Belair describes Super Mario Bros. Villain Bowser. You know Bowser, right? Big
Yeah,
dinosaur person keeps kidnapping the woman,
yeah.
supposedly, as bondage daddy.
Oh my God.
But wait, people, there's so much more coming. There's
Ew.
so there's more for you here. I'm gonna get into it, but I'm just trying to prepare you for the
Ew.
mentality coming your way that you may not be ready for.
I'm not ready. Why do you
Now,
show me these
I,
things?
I did a video recently that said, "What are these people that they play like Mario Brothers and get these sexual ideas in their head?" Yes, yes, they do. I was right. They do.
I never would have thought that was a thing.
Belair's comments came in the 57th episode of the podcast called The Sexiest Podcast, discussing who they believe the sexiest Smash Bro. That's oddly worded sentence. Who they believe the sexiest Smash Bro. Yeah, period, dot, innocent. What?
That's
Anyway,
strange.
Belair, whatever, quickly pointed to Bowser and said, Bowser, I feel like he has to be on my list because he's Bowser. This impossible name. McGillivray then added, which, it was the other host of the show, because he is a bondage daddy sexy. That's some bad English. Because he is a bondage daddy. Hmm?
What?
Is it just me reading it wrong or is it?
No.
Okay, moving on. Moving on. Belair then affirmed bondage daddy, but also literally daddy.
Ew.
McGallivray also added good daddy. These people are they
What?
goddamn retarded or what?
What in the world am I reading? I'm reading this right along with you, and it's just.
Okay, okay, let me get through this
Ugh.
somehow. Belair then concluded, he's Bowser and I never failed to nominate him at any opportunity. I just think he's cool and sensitive. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So he enslaves a turtle race, a humanoid turtle race. He kidnaps a woman, supposedly, allegedly, over and over and over again, and he tries to kill the Mario brothers, but he's cool and sensitive. What?
And don't forget he tries to kill Yoshi, too.
Oh, yeah, and that little mushroom head motherfucker, right? What's his name? Toad, or is it?
Toadstool.
Okay. Would you like to? Oh, the degeneracy here. Okay, so they're
Oh,
talking about, I believe, something along the lines of a Bowser Day. Would you like to see it literally play out for you? Do you want piles and piles of very naked, very, very fallacy, very hardcore bondage Bowser? Here it is.
what?
Okay, I'm gonna. This is making me internally cringe. It's so fucking hard. I'm gonna hurt myself. So I'm gonna let these people pick it up here.
Okay.
Follow along with these two little muppets.
Honey, would you like to read what the description of the sexiest podcast is?
Yeah, I think they did crack before the show. Let me scroll them down.
Sure, the Sexiest Podcast is a weekly ranking of the sexiest everything. Join hosts Kim Belair and Ari McGillivray and their guests as they delve into topics ranging from movie monsters and sea creatures to emoji and ice cream to finally determine what really is the sexiest. New episodes every Wednesday. And they haven't made a new episode in 6 years. I wonder why.
As far as we know, now the episodes that were there are pretty high up a episode number, so I'm assuming that they've deleted some of them. I want to give you all a disclaimer. This channel is not for children, but this is most definitely not for children. So if you are a child and you're listening to this, you know what you signed up for, or cover your ears, stick your fingers in them, or get a parent.
Or be prepared to go to hell.
You won't be seeing anything, but you'll be hearing. And trust me, you don't want to. You don't want to hear any of this.
No. I also want to point out one thing quickly.
I'm gonna interrupt this and say somebody needs to come up to this Kim Belair and say, "Have a seat. What's in the bag?" Funyuns. Funyuns. Why'd you bring Funyuns? What else is in the bag?
Oh.
Okay, continuing.
There was 1 like on that podcast episode.
I wonder why.
No. Who is the 1 like?
Kim Belair. Chris Kindred.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, here we go, guys. You ready for it? This, by the way, this file that I made is 25 minutes. We're not going to watch all of it because trust me, you'll want to stop. And it is literally titled Ah.
Of course you did.
You ready? No, you're not, but you'll be ready anyways.
All right, Kim.
Okay.
Oh, this one actually might be interesting.
Okay.
Because it's Sexiest Smash Brother.
Oh boy.
There's a lot to choose from there. As the lounge version of Celebrate Good Times plays on in the background. Do you not remember the Smash Brothers?
I'm familiar with the Smash Bros. I already have mine.
I got a couple too.
Okay, so let's just talk about the Smash Bros.
Well, that's all we got to do. We got to start
perfect.
getting through these Smash Bros.
I can do it. So I'm gonna right away eliminate.
I think she misunderstood when they said Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so too.
This video goes on for a few minutes, so continuing.
The Mario Bros.
Oh, yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
Are we going to have to... not everyone has a different skin, but because Samus does have 2 very unique suits, are we going to have to call one over the other?
The thing is, I've never
it's never gonna be
worn
Zero
the
Suit.
Zero Suit.
Never gonna be Zero Suit.
Because it's like it's never been what Samus needed,
No.
and it felt and it still feels to me like fan service.
100%.
Yeah, and
I think that there's something extremely sexy about like a bounty hunter in full armor.
yeah.
So much armor that it was a surprise at the end.
Yeah, but which is funny because in the years since then, they've altered her costume enough that it's got an extremely feminine
Yeah.
figure,
Yeah.
right? Like it's the full hour, like it's an hourglass essentially, but with the huge shoulders.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that helmet's very sexy.
I have a very weird thing for huge shoulders in armor. Like, I don't know what it is, but when I played World of Warcraft...
I was just going to ask, were you a World of Warcraft fan though? Because that's their whole deal, right?
Yes. When I played World of Warcraft, I made my character male simply because the male armor variations had these massive shoulder pieces, and the female, they didn't do it. Like, they were weirdly gendered in their armor in World of Warcraft. Maybe they've changed that since. But yeah, there is something about big shoulders and armor that like gets my motor running.
Disclaimer. What you are about to hear is...
Yes, it kicks up. It becomes so much more interesting, to say the least. Also, these 2 little Muppet motherfuckers are creepy as hell. Look at them.
going to be uncensored. It is going to be extremely graphic descriptions of something you never wanted to know, given to these...
And we will not...
Yeah, I know it's annoying as hell me keep pausing, but stay tuned, people. It kicks up. It gets interesting. Check this
Oh
out.
not
no.
be able to use a bleep button on this. Just a fair warning.
Through it, Kim.
Bowser, I feel like he has to be on my list.
Because he is
He's Bowser.
bondage daddy sexy.
Bondage daddy, but also like
Good
literal
father.
daddy.
Yeah.
You heard her.
I'm not repeating that.
If
To be
Bowser's in the game,
Yeah.
he's going to make the list.
I just think he's cool.
Oh my god, do you remember Bowser Day?
One day, Ari and I, back in the day when we used to work together,
Yeah.
she sent me on our internal communication link, a link to say like, look up Bowser Day on Tumblr.
Yep.
And Bowser Day was calling my bluff. You like to talk about
How sexy.
Bowser is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What
okay.
in the world am I hearing?
You want to know what I got to say about that?
Oh,
Test me, bitch. Don't test me, bitch. My pimp hand is strong.
ain't that the
Do not test
damn
me,
thing?
bitch. I will use my fist.
Okay. She thinks Bowser is sexy. My God, people that have pet reptiles, they better hide them from this woman. I'm telling you the truth.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to let it continue. There's a few more minutes to go, and I'm sure we'll have some more words on it.
It's kind of a fun thing that you do. Would you like to see it? Do you want
You want some fan art?
piles and piles of very naked, very, very fallacy,
Yep.
very like hardcore bondage Bowser?
Yep.
Here it is.
Sometimes he had a turtle penis. Sometimes it was a mammalian penis.
I mean, I'm one of those people who on the internet, I'm gonna click it, and when I go to the Bowser date tag, I can go like, oh no, this isn't what I wanted. Better look at all of it though.
Yep. You gotta.
Better look at all of it, though. This is normal.
She's single, isn't she?
But no. Keep in mind, guys, we're the incels, right? We are the incel. By the way, hi. Below me is my wife. I'm married, not an incel.
Hi. Married 5 years and counting.
Gotta see hardcore Bowser. Haha. You're.
Is that little muppet on the left? Does it just mean she got some weird ass titties?
I am not trying to look at that cartoon's boobies.
I know, but it's like she's like bouncing up and down, going, "Hey, I'm the wife. Look at me, look at me." And like,
I am not
whoa,
trying to look at her boobies. What is wrong?
that was a bad titty job she got. She need a
Oh my
refund.
goodness.
All right, continuing.
Gamers are incels and sexualized characters. You're bad, but when she does it, it's fine. It's okay, especially when it's animal, because that's what we all need to know, right? These are the people who say, hey, you need to come to us and you need to get your game consulted with us to make sure it doesn't offend people. But this is okay. This is okay to do. Do whatever you want online. Not something I would put out there personally, but do whatever you want. But then, if you're going to stand on your high horse and pretend that you are better than other people and other gamers because you wouldn't stoop to that degeneracy, caught red-handed. You not only would stoop to that degeneracy, you are that degeneracy. So you're no better than anybody else who wants to see people from Stellar Blade and wants to see them with less clothes on. You are no better. You are the part of the head of a company who is literally about trying to be inclusive and diverse and to protect women from the terrible gamers. And here you are, being the same degeneracy that you claim to be against. And I want to clarify something else. In another video, another one of these things, which, by the way, there are 4 of them that are available. The rest have been deleted.
On SoundCloud.
Basically, at one point, they talk about... So I don't know if you guys saw that Grums posted about how Kim Belair has these skulls on the back of walls.
And in her that XOXO thing, she talked about how she collects skulls and taxidermy. Some people have claimed that some people have said that it is for witchcraft or Satanism.
It's not, because if you listen to the podcast, you find out exactly what it's for. Because the podcast is about which non-human mammal is sexy.
And she says the antelope, whose skull she has in her house.
Yeah, you heard it here, guys. So it's not Satanism. It's worse. Every single company who literally signs in with these people should be ashamed. I'm sorry. You want to pander and do whatever? Do it on your own. You don't need these people. You have skulls of antelope in your house because you like antelope. You are attracted to antelope. You are something wrong with you. I'm sorry. Can't hide from me. I always have the receipts. You can run, but you can't hide. Guess what? You got found out, and now you look stupid. Put your clown nose on, Kim. Go up on stage and give another speech, because guess what? The circus is in town. It's called Sweet Baby Inc., and you're part of it.
Woo!
Okay, they had their word. Let's have our word.
Oh, I got plenty to say on this.
Yeah.
Plenty.
All right, go for it.
Okay. She is promoting she's into bestiality, for God's sakes, and she wants to shame other people for wanting their characters to look a certain way, not how they want them to look, is bullshit. It's complete and utter bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you something else. She ought to be ashamed of her damn self. And I'll tell
Okay.
you something else. She needs to be put in jail for this mess.
Yeah, it's borderline bestiality. Okay, look at it like this. When to say it in a censored way, when a PDF file has not took action on their urges, they fantasize, they find drawn pictures, and so on. If this woman is collecting skulls of, what was it, antelopes, because she finds them attractive, and she's looking up fan uh nasty pics of Bowser,
Yeah.
guess what that means? She has either already acted on it or is borderline on the edge of acting on it.
Well, and I'll say something else. I'm just gonna say it. If
Just say it.
if this was a man that was doing this crap, he would have already been in prison.
Yeah,
And that's the
insane.
truth.
we're the chuds, the grifters, the incels, and the whatever nickname insult of the week they want to throw at us, and they're doing this nastiness. Okay, every one of these people eventually have skeletons just tumble out of their closet and keep tumbling, this weird stuff, this nasty stuff. And they're like, we're sensitive and we just want to include people and let us screw over every one of your video games and let us get into your media, everywhere in your media and put this and you're bigots when if you don't like it. You're haters. You're divisive and you're bringing hate. These people are sick. They are sick.
Well, the thing
Some
is,
some would use the term demonic.
well, yeah, yeah, I thought about that myself. Well, the thing is I never dreamed that anybody would have the skulls of animals on their wall because they were sexually attracted to them.
Yeah, look at that picture. Don't that do it for you?
Hell no. It's
That
a
is,
damn cartoon.
yeah. What the hell's wrong with this woman? I don't know if I can call her that.
Well, people that's got livestock better keep them away from
And,
her, I'll tell
and
you that
then
much.
you have like senior Kontaku editor Alyssa Mercanti taking up for people like this, championing their cause, going, I fully agree with them, I fully support them, and here's my kink too, and you're just all chuds and bigots and haters and bringing hate, and people like you gonna get people like us killed. Whoa, what?
What? But
Yeah, you get all that kind of rhetoric from them.
yeah, yeah. This one, I mean, it ticks me off because here she is doing this crap, and then other people she's bashing and all her company is literally tearing people trying to tear people's families apart and crap like that, and she's gonna do this. No, that's
Okay,
bullshit.
I understand people have their kinks, but this, I think, as they say, is a bridge too far. I really think so. Okay, one point, this was a 6-year-old broadcast. She did this 6 years ago, and now she's the head of a company that's putting stuff in this direction in video games.
I mean, something's got to be done. I mean, really. I mean, if people let crap like this go, who knows what's going to happen next?
Yeah, she to reiterate, she found just to say it in a censored way, dirty pictures of Bowser and went through every one of them, like on purpose.
That's just disgusting. For one, it's a damn cartoon, and for another, it's an animal, and for another, she admitted to to being attracted to
Okay,
antelopes.
I did a video recently and I was half jokingly say, what are these people when they played Mario Brothers, did they say, "Oh, this should be sexualized?" And I was half joking, and as it turns out, yes, this is what is going on. They're looking at these classic video game characters made for children and going, they're this, and I could see them like this, and looking up fan nasty pictures of them.
Well, I played Mario when I was a kid, and
Oh, you
that
pervert.
oh, stop it. And that kind of thing never crossed my mind.
Me either.
I mean, never.
I mean, even the what was it, Peach and the Princess Peach and
Yeah,
there was before that, and there was Daisy before that, unless I'm mistaken.
yeah, I
I
think so. I
never
don't remember.
looked at their pixelized asses and thought, "Ooh, if I could just get up in that." No, I mean, for that matter, when the games advanced and it was more graphic, I never looked at it and go, "Oh yeah," never, never. They were like cartoons, right?
Yeah, But I'm just wondering, I cannot help but wonder what happened to this person to make her like that.
Yeah, did a turtle force themselves on them, or I mean, what? Yeah, indeed, what happened?
Yeah, I see
But
all the skulls
but
that
see,
she's got.
the thing is it's not just her. It's a growing amount of people coming up with this kind of mentality, if not animal way, and sometimes a too young of a person way,
Yeah,
or they think everything must be gender identity politics and it must be in everything in full force.
yeah,
there's there's just so many of them rising up and taking over everything, and I believe college does a lot of it to them, because
yeah,
they come right out of college and they're like, we're hiring the latest hot talent right
yeah.
out of college, and they all are fucked in the head, just fucked in the head. They have
Well,
ear infections.
yeah. Well, I'm
They
look.
they can't hear you. They have ear infections.
Well, I'm looking at this picture and I see all of her taxidermy that she's gotten. At first
Yeah,
glance, I thought it was a nice collection, but
and I'm
then I
wondering
found out
how
why she
often
had them.
how often she has to shine them because they get slimy.
Oh, ew.
Ooh, look at this. She describes antelope skull as thick, girthy necks and very beautiful, handsome faces.
What?
Yeah, people don't use that terminology unless it's in a perverted way, basically, to say it simply.
There's something wrong with her. There's something wrong with a lot of them, you know? There's
You
something wrong with a lot of them.
see, I have it highlighted here. That is how she describes it. Okay, this is this is just so much. This is
This is too much. I mean, it's almost too much to
Lord
bear.
have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
Don't test me, bitch. Don't test me, bitch. My pimp hand is strong.
okay. With that, I gotta get out of this. I gotta run and like set it on fire and throw rocks. I gotta do something. But hey, I hope you people are entertained because we had to put ourselves through this
Yeah.
for your amusement.
Oh God. Woo.
Yeah, we had to go to the depths of depravity
Ugh.
to get entertainment news sources for you. Okay, with that, I
Don't
hope you
forget to
thanks for
donate, people.
yeah, like, lick, subscribe, donate, all that stuff. Not actually, anyway. And with that, we're out.